Hi Elvis, good day today.
Good day to you, Apurva.
And we're all excited. Your new book
Mm-hmm.
is coming up the shelves in markets.
Mm-hmm.
Learn business, to do business.
Right.
So is it a simple yet profound kind of a story? It's not simple title. And I
Mm.
really want to know what is the depth and layer behind it.
Basically, many of us, na, like even I, when I got into business, I just got into it. And then I figured
Okay,
my way out, did a lot of mistakes. And these mistakes you have to pay when you do these mistakes in business. Like
right.
many things that I should have not done, I did, and I spent a lot of money and did not get any return out of it. So basically, this book is going to tell the people who want to get into business or who are already into business or want to take it to the next level that what are the things that need to be avoided, what is the right path to get a particular
Okay.
output. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So this book is an insightful one, which is based on battle tested strategies where we have bled paying a lot of money, and now we want don't do not want others to bleed. Yeah, make new mistakes, don't do the mistakes that we have done, make new ones. Yeah, make new ones, and then even you can take your learnings, create something very insightful, and help the next batch of entrepreneurs who get into the market.
Right, wonderful.
Yeah.
So, like, you already have a lot of exposure, I believe. I
Hmm.
mean, from
Hmm.
whatever interactions we have had, you've
Hmm.
worked with 100 plus business teams, I think, across India and probably even globally.
Yeah. So,
What I want to
uh-huh,
know
uh-huh,
uh, is after this exposure, after this
mhm,
kind of interaction that you've had, there
uh-huh,
must have been some moment, some client,
mhm,
some probably, personal failure, some pain point, or
mhm.
some kind of like aha moment that okay, people have already made so like we talked of mistakes you were mentioning, right?
Right.
So there may be some kind of mistake you feel ah hey ये तो बहुत ही blunder है, foolish है ये बहुत mistake तो ऐसा
Mhm.
कुछ कि अब तो बुक लिख ही डालते हैं for public awareness or something. So what
Correct.
was that moment for Elvis?
See, that one big thing is I made the product in my imagination, okay, which I
Okay.
like, and I want to sell
Uh-huh.
it. Like for
Oh wow.
like I started as a trainer, okay? I started as a trainer, and then for trainer,
Mhm.
what is my product? For a trainer, my product is a program. Okay, I want to sell communication skills program. I want to sell this program, that program, without even knowing or without even having the idea that is it really required, is this such kind of
Right.
product even required, are there even buyers? And then what do I do when I am not wise enough in this way? If I'm ignorant of such things, I make a program in my room. Okay, in my isolation, I make something, and then I'm trying to push it through marketing, through social media posting, and telling people blah 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 blah, and then no one is buying, and then I blame the market. I blame
Hmm.
people. They are not
That
interested
happens,
in
yes.
growth. They do not want to invest. They are conjuice. They have the money and they still don't want to give me. And maybe my luck is bad and maybe the market is bad. That is a mistake which I made. Yeah. And therefore, the very first chapter of this book says, Baba, please do market research. Bhai, market research karo thoda
Great.
sa. Understand, it is actually reverse. Go to the market, do your surveys. There are tools that is mentioned also in this book. There are tools which you can use like Qualtrics, Google Sheet, and so many other things. Do the research. And based on that data, take the decision, what product should I make? What
Ah,
service should I make? Then it will sell.
that is wise.
It is actually going reverse. Not making and then selling. First researching, then making and then selling. So that was one mistake
So
which I
that was your
made.
personal this thing
Yes,
experience कि
that
हाँ
was
मैंने
my
किया
personal.
है so कोई और ना करे.
That was my
Great.
personal experience, and then many other realizations that I cannot do everything. I need a team. In that team, there should be people with the roles who will, what you say, I outsource my headache, I outsource the things which I need not do, which someone can do, and I need to do only the things which I can do. So that was a beginning point of business as an entrepreneur for me. The Elvis, compared to the Elvis who was working as a 9 to 5 trainer in an organization or for a vendor, school, college, So that was my beginning point, and I thought that I should, what you say, make a template or a step-by-step guide for people who want to get into entrepreneurship, who want to become an entrepreneur, who want to become a business owner. Because today, if you see na, Apurva, there is hold lagi hai business owner बनने की. Everyone wants to call
Right,
themselves.
right.
I
We see
have a
that all the time on social media.
ah, I have a business. I'm a business owner. I'm a founder of so and so. But just having that tag is not enough. Understanding what it actually means. So I need to be an educated entrepreneur, not
Right.
an ignorant one who just is getting into it out of passion and not out of preparation. This book is going
Wow.
to help people who want to, quit their 9 to 5 and want to get into something, want to, take up that responsibility of creating a product or a service that is solving a problem for a particular target audience and
Hmm.
how to go about it. It's not as simple as just making something and selling. There are many other things that are involved. And this book
In fact,
exactly. Huh?
I mean, so interesting this conversation is turning into, but
Mhm.
you talked of this passion versus preparation.
Uh-huh.
There, I was just thinking, I mean, there's so many out there in India itself. I
Mhm.
mean, who think we are running a business or even doing flourishing,
Uh-huh.
successful business, irrespective of what the numbers, the turnover or balance sheet is telling them.
Uh-huh.
Living in their own bubble, probably. Good, bad, right, wrong, we're not judging. All I'm trying
Mhm.
to ask you here is, I mean, since
Mhm.
we are talking about this,
Uh-huh.
how will this book,
Uh-huh.
help those people who think they are running a business, but actually maybe they are struggling, crawling, surviving, whatever?
So see, when they will read this book, they will understand the gaps. They will start seeing the gaps.
Okay,
They will get that lens to see, oh shit, I'm not doing these things. Oh shit,
right.
this was missing. Therefore, I was not, getting what I wanted. Therefore, I was not making my numbers.
Hmm.
Yeah, and today, Apurva, it's the age of AI.
Hmm.
I need to automate, I need to delegate things. And AI is
Right.
at my rescue. Yeah, AI is to take my business to the next level. Because today, businesses that were taking a decade to reach where they are today, okay, today that is possible in just 3 years. You
That's
will
true,
hear
actually.
about so many businesses, so many startups, so many initiatives that have started post COVID or during COVID, and today they are $1 million, what do you say, business, and started by youngsters, started by
Wow.
youngsters using the power of AI. Many of us, I speak to, like having done all these 100+ trainings and getting, by the way, all that insights are also there here. Yeah. So many are having a step brotherly treatment towards AI. ये क्या होता है AI वगैरह, हम तो सब माउथ पब्लिसिटी से ही करते हैं. Great,
Huh.
माउथ पब्लिसिटी is required, माउथ marketing is required. Yes, but if I combine that with AI, it will 3x, it will 10x, it will go up to a completely different level. This book, every chapter, by the way, 10 chapters is 10 functions that a business should have. Yeah, the 10
Okay.
areas,
Interesting.
rather than being very technical, functions and all, 10 areas that I need to be aware of if I'm into any business. Now, business, we need to understand that, that it's not like what do you say? Business is something, a product or service I have. It may be any field. I'm a trainer, or if I have a physical product, I have a financial product, I have a service. Yeah, it's a business.
Hmm.
Even a one single person, though he may be a self-employed, he's calling himself a businessman, but he may be self-employed, but he's still a businessman. He's still a
Right.
solopreneur. He's still a solopreneur, even if I do not have a team. And when I will understand this, when I will read this book, I will transition from a solopreneur, from an entrepreneur who has a team and who is scaling at a 3x times, 5x, 7x, 10x times. Yeah, using the power of AI, using the power of AI.
That sounds so helpful. It's like everything getting on a platter, in the form of a book. It's business mentoring in in the form of publication.
So therefore, I'm saying that, I'm calling this book as a business coaching. Like,
Hmm.
if I have to go to a business coach and, get the same mentoring and the guidance that this book is giving, I will have to pay 100x times compared to whatever is going
Right.
to be the cost of this book. Yes, it's going to be a guide because this book is also having exercises that I need to answer for myself. There are self-reflective questions based on what is taught in that particular chapter. Yeah, am I doing that? Am I not doing it? What should I do? There are actionable points. These are the different sections in each chapter. And there is also an assessment at the end of the chapter, along with case studies and many other examples and analogies and surveys and statistics that are of present post-COVID.
Hmm. That sounds wonderful. I mean, it's like a done for you thing. Itna sab hai, it's
Right.
so then probably always you would require a mindset also, na, to be a reader of this book, because if it's
Yeah.
not just
Yeah.
theory, you're talking
Yeah.
of practicality, action.
Yes. Yes.
So what
Yes.
is that mindset? I wonder.
See, basically, I need to have the mindset that many think business is about making money. Yeah. You
Right,
want to become a
right.
businessman because 9 to 5 में तो क्या है, कितना ही इंक्रीमेंट मिल जाएगा, कितना ही मार्केट
हाँ,
करेक्शन मिल जाएगा ना। 58 के बाद तो मैं रिटायर हो जाऊंगा, फिर थोड़ा बहुत पेंशन चलेगा, इन्फ्लेशन तो अलग ही रेट पे जा रहा है। विल दैट रेक्टिफाई दैट इन्फ्लेशन, इसलिए मैं बिजनेस करूंगा, बहुत पैसा है बिजनेस में। नो, नॉट ट्रू। Actually, I would say business is the last thing you should get into if you want to make money. Many business coaches will sell this idea that you need to get into business if you want to be rich. Very true. That is also true. But I need to
Hmm.
be aware. I need to be aware. See, in a 9 to 5, what happens? I go for my job. I do one particular task, okay, whatever that role is given to
Right,
me in that entire understanding of that business. I am an
right.
expert. I have done a degree in that. I am qualified. I do that one particular task. I come home at 5. I sip my tea. I'm watching Big Boss and I sleep aram se. A businessman, even on a holiday, he is thinking, oh, is that going right? Has he done that? Is the task not done? And what
Absolutely.
next do I do? Will this product hit? What do I rectify? Is this pricing right? What different strategy of pricing should I use? And which next market do I need to capture? Which next product do I need to capture? For the present current audience, which new product do I need to make? All that is continuously going on, 100 things going on in the mind of a business owner. Yeah, and there is fire
Good.
every day. Somewhere or the other, there is fire. Okay, it is either with a team member or it is some technical problem. Yeah,
हाँ,
or something has gone wrong, unseen things have cropped up, some government policy has come into, and some new competitor has arisen from somewhere, okay, out of the blue, and so many things. So therefore, I want to speak the truth. I want to tell you the fact because you asked me, what should be the mindset. You need to have the mindset
right.
that I want to serve. I
Hmm.
want to solve a
Bingo.
problem. I want to solve a problem that is there in the market. And to solve that problem, I make one product. I make one service. It
Right.
solves the problem. And money is only a byproduct of that. Money is just a byproduct.
Yes.
Definitely, I should make profits, and therefore a business exists. A business should not exist if it is
Mhm.
not making profit. It's not a charitable institution. It's not, a NGO. I am doing business so that I make money, so that I can take the business to the next level. I can take it to a wider audience. I can take it to a wider number of market target, market segment. That is why I do business. But the primary intention, the seed inspiration is to solve a problem. For example, Ola, Uber, it's a service. Okay, let's take this business as a service.
Hmm.
Why did it come?
Hmm.
Because when people went to a new location, they didn't know the area, and these cab drivers would take them for a ride. If it was a 2 kilometer
Yes.
distance, they would take them for a 3 kilometer ride to the long cut. Second, safety was an issue. Women, especially going to a new location, safety. Whether he will take me to the right destination or will he misguide me? Will I reach my destination? And many incidences happened.
Right.
Many incidences happened. Ola Uber used the technology and came out with a service. where your ride is tracked. Yes, you can authenticate the driver. You are not overcharged. You go anywhere, you will not be overcharged. You can be rest assured your safety, security is ensured. Yes, any irrelevant behavior can be reported. It's rated. The next person can accordingly choose. It was a service to solve a problem. Money definitely, money definitely flows. So that has to be the mindset of any person. Because what happens if only money is the intention, and I'm
Right.
facing n number of challenges, which I will definitely will, yeah, in the initial years, it will be a loss making initiative. I will not make much money. It's only input, 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 input. It's not like a salaried at the month and I'm going to get some fixed amount. There is no assurance
Right.
of that. There is no assurity of that. But if my why is very clear, na, my why did I even, make this product? Why did I even make this service? Why did I even, quit that 9 to 5 when I came here? When that why is clear, na, I will not give up even if there are challenges. And in business, there
That's
are
so true.
n number of challenges, n number of challenges. If there will be many a times I will feel, oh, let me give up. What did I start simply? Let me go to that 95. It was nice and income was coming. In a business, initially, I may even struggle to pay my EMI. I may even struggle to pay my SIP. I may even struggle to pay my rent. But this book is going to make the path easy. It is going to highlight all the mistakes that entrepreneurs have made, which I made, which after talking to these 100 plus clients, the business owners, the stakeholders, this book is going to give the insight, the mistakes that I should not do. I need not always, make a mistake and then learn. Life is too short for that. I need to learn from others' mistake as well and 3x my success rate.
Right.
That is true wisdom. And this book is exactly going to highlight all those, mistakes, what not to do, what you should not do, what you should be doing.
One of the most interesting conversations I'm having of 2025, I think, yeah. Because now so many things are running across. When you talk to, Ola, Uber, I couldn't
Uh,
help myself think about Shark
mm,
Tank, think about,
mm, mm,
so they're all
mm,
thoughts. Yes,
mm.
madam, Urban Clap, even giants like Facebook, Amazon. So they
Right,
did that
right,
R&D very well. That was
right.
the common point was those two you talked of from the beginning, passion
Mhm,
versus preparation, learning from others' experiences, and of
mhm,
course, this market research.
mhm.
Don't deliver what you want to deliver what the
Correct.
market wants from you. Right. And of course, add your spice and flavor of passion and aptitude, skills, etc. But that comes
Mhm.
later after what people want rather than being too pushy with
Right.
marketing. And so that's wow. Extremely insightful.
So
Now, I'm just thinking on the
Apurva, I call the
huh,
business owners as saints. People may have
saints. Oh, wow.
saints. People, business owners, I see them
Yes,
as saints. I really see them as saints. They're solving a
so
problem now. They're not
right.
only going preaching. Yeah,
Ah,
they are
true.
tangibly making something. Either it's a product, either it's a service or something. It's solving a problem. It is
That's
solving a
true.
problem. I don't need to even, same example, I don't need to even own a car today if I want to go somewhere in
Ah,
my own
that's right.
private space. I just book, use the service, give it off. I don't need to worry about maintenance. I don't need to worry about insurance. I don't need to worry about getting it cleaned every day with someone. I just, use that service. It has solved a problem for me. For the people who had a desire, to go in their own nice, cool, what do you say, private space. So I call business owners as saints of the 21st century. They, because see, Apur, one good business now, one good business gives also livelihood to at least minimum on an average 100 families. 100 families are dependent on that business because they are getting some income from that business. That
So
business
right.
is generating income for them. And today, one of the most important thing what people need apart from love, apart from understanding and care is money. People need money.
Mm.
That's
Money
what,
energy.
that's Swami Vivekananda said. You cannot preach to an empty stomach. The stomach has to be full. Then people are going to listen here to me. to all my wisdom and all my my sermons and my homilies. People will listen if my stomach is, if their stomach is full. Business actually does that, na? Business actually.
इनफैक्ट इसमें बिजनेस ओनर्स कहते भी है, राइट एल्विस, की शॉर्टकट बताओ, कोई ज्ञान मत दो,
हाँ.
है ना, डोंट गिव मी ज्ञान, गिव मी शॉर्टकट्स. तो डज दिस बुक हेल्प इवन देयर, दैट हैज इट डिजाइन्ड समथिंग फॉर दोस पीपल हु वांट दोस काइंड ऑफ हैक्स एंड टिप्स एंड टूल्स एंड जल्दी बताओ,
Hmm.
टाइम नहीं है,
See,
आई नीड टू अप्लाई
there
क्विकली.
is no quick way to become rich or to,
हाँ.
take the business. But yes, definitely today AI has come as a blessing. Yeah.
हाँ.
Many other things which needed a lot of effort today are done, in a fraction of a second. If I want to make my KPIs, there are dashboards. If I want to build a relationship with my clients, with my customers, there is a CRM tools, and which tracks all the data, gives me insights. There are
Right.
so many like Power BI. It gives me a lot of insights into my market segment and what is running the most, which product should I make more, focus more, which are the products I should stop making, I should take it out of the market. There are so many AI tools that have made life so easy, like have made
Right.
life so easy, which I today no longer need people who manually to be in my office. It also reduces the number of human intervention that I need. AI has come to the
Yes.
rescue. Yeah, that does not mean that AI is replacing people. AI is actually
Hmm.
replacing people who do not know AI, and it is
Who do
getting
not know
people
it.
who know
Yes.
AI to be a part of your team, who can
Hmm.
take the business to the very next level. The businesses that were reaching whatever height they were reaching before AI, like if it was taking 10 years then, today it is going to take only 3 years. And you see that happening. So many businesses that just started in the COVID or post COVID or even 3 years back are $1 million companies today. Yeah, $1 million companies, because AI is helping them to reach faster and effectively. Yeah, the marketing aspect of the business, which actually is educating your prospect even before it becomes your client. That is marketing. Like the person whom I'm going to sell already knows what is my product. I don't need to educate. The education
Right.
of the selling need not be done today if marketing is
Hmm.
done well. Yeah. So all those things, there are so many AI tools, which even each of this chapter in this book, the 10 chapters that are there, which are actually 10 areas of business, highlights even the AI tools that I should
Oh,
use.
lovely.
Yeah, I need to invest. Just a word of disclaimer here. These tools, yes, they are there, but don't believe that, don't think they are free. Okay. Basically, they are
Hmm.
all freemium to premium. Basically, you will get some part of it or some features and services free, but you will have to invest in order to get the advanced features of these AI tools.
Of course. वो भी तो business करेंगे ना.
That is also a business, na? I am giving livelihood to those businesses. They are giving it
Right.
to someone else, and that is how it's a chain. And so I see getting into business, doing a great service. It's a very noble profession. It's a very
Wonderful.
noble thing.
I know you are from Maharashtra, Elvis. So
Uh,
in Maharashtra, also like in other parts of the country or even the globe,
mm,
for that matter, there were a lot
mm,
of changes, both
mm,
developments and disturbances, innovations, all kind of positive, not so
uh-huh,
positive changes in the post-COVID time. It's
uh-huh,
like a landmark.
right.
So what about the growing areas of Maharashtra, the cities which are, I mean, very fast growing, no doubt,
Uh-huh,
Nagpur,
uh-huh,
Pune, others
uh-huh.
also, and they have a lot of MSMEs. I'm going by the facts and statistics of Government of
Yeah.
India.
Uh-huh,
So,
uh-huh,
so many MSMEs there. What
uh-huh,
does your book or you as a coach would suggest these MSMEs through your, let's say, your publication, through your
mhm,
experience,
mhm.
for them to be on a kind of a launch on a path of sustainable growth, much above Jugaad,
See, basically, na,
when they are doing business
see, Jugaad definitely works, and in our country, Jugaad works to a very completely
everywhere.
different level. Yeah.
Huh.
Jugaad is good. Jugaad gives you a temporary fix. That is great, fantastic. Yeah, you get a temporary relief. Yes. But Jugaad can just solve a problem for the moment, but Jugaad cannot sustain you. In
Yes.
order to sustain, I need to have systems. I
Right.
need to have a system. And when I say system, it is as simple as I need to have a process. I need to have a process that leads me to a particular result. Yeah, I need to have a process. Like if I want to even know that what is working in the market, I need to do a market research. If I want, my revenues to go to the next level, I want my profits to increase, I know how do I retain my current customers. I need to know
हाँ.
what are they thinking about me, about my product, what are the tools that I need to use. If I want my team to retain, I need to use tools that will help me, design and monitor the KPIs. I need not manually do it. Yeah, I want
Right.
to send invoices. I need not do it on the Excel today. There are tools available. There is CRM. There are tools for using invoices. There is Power BI. So Jugaad is
Hmm.
okay to start. Yeah, Jugaad is okay to start. But somewhere down the line, I need to structure. I need to streamline things. Because business
Hmm.
is not luck based. Business is data based. Business is done based on data. Definitely, there is some element of luck into it. But majorly, business, you know, I really do not like some businessmen say, "Na hua to ho jayega, nahi hua to nahi hoga." Then if I have to, always pray before pitching my product, then there is a problem in my product. I don't say you
Yes.
definitely need to rely on God. You need to pray. But
Hmm.
if always before pitching I need to pray, then there's a big problem in my product. There's a big
Right.
problem in my service. It's not auto selling. I have to push it, and I have to push it hard through marketing. I have to push it hard through my sales team, and then I pressurize my sales team. You guys are not great. You guys do not know the sales pitch. Guys
That's a
don't know.
vicious spiral, if you ask me.
Huh, huh.
I mean,
So
and how do you scale then? Because there is so much of variable.
it all begins with market research. It all begins with market research.
Right.
It all begins with pricing it right. It all
Hmm.
begins by listening to my competitors. There are tools that will tell you what are your competitors actually telling you. What
Right.
is the market? What is your ideal customer profile? What are your prospects actually searching? Yeah. So there are so many areas, and today businesses cannot afford to be only offline. Like Warren Buffett says that if you are not on Google, okay, if you're not on Google, you do not exist. I do not exist. I do not exist. There is a
Satya
way to
Bachchan.
gain even trust of my customers. Do I have Google reviews? Authentic Google reviews? Do I pop up in the ranking when people search a business that is in my category? Do I rank? If I do not rank, I have lost business. I have lost money on
Makes
the
sense.
table. So see,
Makes
getting
sense.
online, sometimes people, some businesses say, अरे वो online वगैरह हमको कोई जरूरत नहीं है, हम तो क्या बोलते हैं, हम तो टीपू सुल्तान है बिजनेस के, और हमारा तो हमारे प्रोडक्ट जैसा और कोई प्रोडक्ट ही नहीं है, our product is
Hmm.
the best. So
Word of mouth, 4 generations,
हम तो सिर्फ word of
legacy.
mouth, ये
हाँ.
AI वगैरह क्या है, ये तो ना
हाँ.
very step brotherly treatment and
हाँ.
understand.
Many jewelers also कि हमारे तो 4 generations हैं इसमें.
हाँ,
Even like I run a law firm, which is such a completely different, business model, I would say.
हाँ,
Personally, वो भी चीज होती है that I'm resonating with so much you're talking of, even
हाँ,
though it's not like a product business really, but
हम्म,
a service, legal service, yes, and we have a license and Advocates Act and a lot of things. पर कहीं ना कहीं ये भी सर्विस प्रोवाइडर का ही है बिजनेस, even if it's not so concrete. I mean, I will discuss with you some other time
हाँ,
probably.
हाँ.
Well, it's so interesting. I mean, I'm taking so many insights personally from this.
See, they are true. They are okay. See, what happens now when everything is running in my home fine, everything चल रहा है, time to time income आ रहा है, सब operations are running fine. I don't think about all these things. I think why?
Right, hunky
क्यों?
dory.
क्यों करूँ?
हम्म.
क्यों करूँ? चल तो रहा है ना सब. पर
चल तो
भाई,
रहे, हाँ.
if you want to go to the next level now, please understand the functions of business. Please understand the systems that are involved in it. Yes, and understand the power of AI today, especially in 2025, post COVID, the catalytic, the catastrophic change that COVID brought into business. I need to understand the signs of time. Yes, because what will happen today, I'm sustaining. Today, my business is sustainable. Yes, सब चल रहा है. But slowly, if I do not use this what is working today, AI tools, if I do not use the systems, gradually I will, downgrade from that 4 years of a business phase. From sustaining, I will go to struggling, and from no, sorry, surviving, and from surviving, I will move to struggling,
Struggling.
and
Hmm.
gradually I will close down. And
That happens actually.
that is what is happening with 80% of businesses. They close down in the first 5 years. One of the reason, not
Ah,
totally
true.
this, one of the reason is this. Other reasons can be the why was not clear and many other things. But this
Hmm.
book, the 10 chapters, are going to tell me the 10 areas I need to, take a whiteboard, keep it in front of my eyes, and every morning, every night, I look at that. Okay, is this okay in my business? Am I doing the market research? Am I doing the pricing right? Am I, complying with all the legal compliances? And am I working on customer retention? All these areas, it will be like a checklist for me each day in my business as a business owner. Yeah, as a business owner. I actually would know, maybe as I'm talking now, I think I can actually go and make a workbook out of it, a template.
Please do.
Yeah, where I make a template and I check and I, mark myself, where do I want to go from 3 months from now, 3 years, 1 year, and what are the 10 things that I need to do in this one area. By the way, there are
I remember
many
one of your books launched recently, Vitamin L,
vitamin
which
L.
I'd also subscribed to. Yes, I
Uh-huh.
bought it.
Right.
And it had a QR also, QR kind of a system. QR
Uh-huh.
scan karo and then.
Right.
So yeah, the workbook idea will definitely,
Yeah. Maybe I
why
will
not?
come with the same book. I will come out with a workbook of this book,
Wow.
a separate book that will be a workbook.
Which also makes me think, let's say कोई business owner है कहीं और आप महाराष्ट्र का एग्जांपल ले लो,
Uh-huh.
let's say औरंगाबाद, Nasik,
Uh-huh.
very fast growing, no doubt, but again little smaller
Uh-huh.
than the usual जो हम कहते हैं Delhi, Mumbai, so
Uh-huh.
and so on.
Uh-huh.
पर जैसे औरंगाबाद में है कोई, नासिक में है कोई, है ना, और वो स्टक है बिजनेस ओनर, एनी काइंड ऑफ बिजनेस, लेट्स से
Uh-huh.
ऑफलाइन, ऑनलाइन, प्रोडक्ट,
Uh-huh.
सर्विस, एनीथिंग, कंफ्यूज्ड है, स्टक है, ओवरवेल्म्ड है, स्केल नहीं कर पा रहा है, और मे बी जस्ट हैज एंटर्ड दिस सो कॉल्ड डोमेन रैट रेस, व्हाटएवर वी परसीव इट एज,
Uh-huh.
what piece of advice, or maybe just a one liner or a
Uh-huh.
short message you would like to give to them through this book, or
Mhm.
through social media?
See, I would just simply say, see, if you're getting into the business now, get with the right mindset. Don't think
Oh,
it's all hunky
mindset.
dory and it's a bed of rose. और मैं तो मतलब ना BMW में घूमूंगा and then people will work. मैं तो मस्त कश्मीर में, कश्मीर I don't think so now many people will go, but मैं स्विट्जरलैंड में मस्त बीच पे जूस सिप करूंगा.
हाँ, idyllic thinking. हाँ,
Many
हाँ.
coaches are selling that कि get into the
Yes.
business and get rid of a 9 to 5. You definitely get rid of 9 to 5, but pipeline it. Okay. Even
Hmm.
before getting out of 9 to 5, if you're planning to do that, yes, have a income that can sustain you for at least the next 1 to 2 years. Because business is not
हाँ,
going
right,
to make you profit from day one. Yes,
right.
there will be many things I will do into my business that will actually make my business into a money eating machine than a money
Hmm.
making machine. And it's like a tree. I will have to, business is like a tree. I'll put a seed, lot of patience is required, lot of nurturing is required, lot of watering, consistency. मैं तो बोलता हूँ ना यार,
Bamboo tree.
पैसे
Bamboo
बनाने
tree
दो
example.
हाँ.
Bamboo tree example.
Bamboo tree. Sometimes it can be a bamboo tree, but today AI has made, that bamboo tree, what do you say, growth cycle a little shorter. Yeah,
Bonsai of it.
bamboo tree, I think so in 5 years, na? 5 years.
हाँ,
ये 2 साल में आ जाएगा तुम्हारा bamboo tree. If you start using
right.
AI. Yeah, if you start building, if you read this book, okay, if you read this book, you set your systems, you understand the functions that your business requires, and you actually understand what business is. Business is not, कि what you say, 9 to 5 में कम से कम आप घर पे आके ना चाय आराम से पियो. आपको कोई लेना देना नहीं वो कस्टमर और कितने कस्टमर लाने हैं, क्या करना है. आप सिर्फ अपना एक एकदम माइक्रो निश जो टास्क दिया जाता है ना, वट एवर स्मॉल टास्क दैट यू आर असाइंड, मे बी यू आर इनटू फाइनेंस, मे बी यू आर इन HR, मे बी आई एम इनटू व्हाट यू से लॉजिस्टिक्स, आई जस्ट डू दैट. for the day. I come back home. I relax. I get a nice sleep. बिजनेसमैन को कभी सपने में भी ना कभी कभी आता है कि यार अभी नेक्स्ट प्रोडक्ट क्या बनाऊं, अभी इनको ये माल कैसे बेचूं, ये मार्केटिंग स्ट्रेटेजी क्या चेंज करूं, ये प्राइस गलत है क्या
एक
मेरा,
बात।
प्राइस गलत है, बंडल प्राइसिंग करूं या प्रीमियम टू प्रीमियम करूं या और कुछ करूं, या व्हाट इज द चेंजिंग कस्टमर बिहेवियर, आई नीड टू आइडेंटिफाई दैट। अरे यार ये टूल में इन्वेस्ट करना है, इधर आग लग गई, वो काम छोड़ के चला गया, ये काम कर नहीं रहा, इसको डेली काउंसलिंग कोचिंग करना पड़ता है। यस, कस्टमर
इतने
कंप्लेन,
challenges हैं।
so many challenges, so many challenges. I need to be an educated entrepreneur even before I get into this. I need to
Hmm.
understand the rule of the game before starting to play the game. Simple. Understand the rules. Basketball has different rules. Football has different rule. Volleyball has different rule. If I'm not going to understand the rules, I'm definitely going to play a foul. I will get a
लॉ
red
की वजह से
card.
रूल्स में चेंज भी आ रहे हैं, अमेंडमेंट्स आर
Uh,
आल्सो देयर एंड सो मेनी
there,
landscapes change.
see, so many business now, so many
Hmm.
businesses, just one GST notice they get
या
and gaya. What?
लेबर डिपार्टमेंट नोटिस, आपने ये नहीं
Ah,
किया वो नहीं किया।
yes, compliance
हाँ
issues, so many compliance issues. Yes, so if I actually want to, what build a very strong business, I need to be legally very clean from day one.
राइट राइट।
From day one. Because tomorrow, if I'm thinking of taking this business, I'm thinking of a legacy. I'm thinking, इसका एक दिन IPO निकालेंगे, भाई तुम्हारा day one से पूरा कच्चा चिट्टा निकलेगा वहां पे।
दैट्स अ
पूरा
प्रोसेस, ऐसा ओवरनाइट नहीं होगा। हाँ।
all my, my the character of my business will be seen.
यस।
Yeah, how I flawed somewhere? Did I cheat somewhere? Did I do some, what you say, malpractices in my business? So if I want to
सेबी
build,
हैज इट्स ओन रूल्स, even stock
yes,
exchange and all,
yes.
its own rules.
See, as a business owner, again, I didn't need not be a master of all, but I need
Hmm.
to know that these things, these areas are need to be taken care of. I give it to a legal
In fact,
advisor.
even to attract angel investors, Elvis, for
Uh-huh.
that matter, because on a regular basis, I mentor MSMEs,
Okay, okay.
although on the legal parts of it, not
Uh-huh.
on the business coaching part. However, when they come up with problems, तो doctor एक symptom ही नहीं सुनता है, वो diagnose पूरा करता है holistic.
Correct, correct.
So then I come to know कि अच्छा, there are hiccups here as well. I mean,
Uh-huh.
irrespective of what kind of you're a tier 1 or tier 2, it doesn't matter.
Correct,
It's about, as you said correctly, first market research, second passion versus preparation, third even like the rules, you as you said rightly कि basketball खेलने
right,
जा रहे हो, rules तो पता हो, you
correct.
know that,
Yeah.
and then this, that how adaptable they
Ignorance
are.
cannot be an excuse. Yeah, ignorance
Hmm.
cannot. If I break a red signal and I tell the traffic police, oh, you know what? I didn't know red means stop. I thought red means go. No,
हाँ हाँ।
ignorance is not an excuse, especially in business. And the moment you grow, the moment you grow, the lenses zoom in. In a business, the lenses zoom in.
Yes.
If I'm at a very initial stage, I do some piracy, I take some stuff from you, no one is going to even
No
sue
one will
me.
notice also. Yes.
No, they don't want to
True.
waste time ना on me.
Hmm.
तो अगर सू भी कर दे, ये क्या है, ये तो सिर्फ 1 करोड़ 2 करोड़ कमाता है, ये अपने को क्या
Hmm.
दिखेगा, इसको इसके अगेंस्ट कंप्लेन डाल दिया तो। बट टुमारो इफ आई गो 10 CR 100 CR 100 million dollars, people know that okay, if I just put a complaint on this and this guy wants to rescue himself, I can easily earn from this guy 1 CR 2 CR 10 CR.
Yes, IP litigation happens like this most of the time. Intellectual property litigations are for earning money or for asset valuation,
Yes,
now
yes.
that we are talking of it. But so many people don't know about all these
No,
things. I mean, that is still the cherry on the cake. You are providing the cake through the book,
but
I
what
feel.
happens now, Purvasi, many people will also think that when I become big now, then I
Ah.
will take. No, it is a wrong understanding. From
Hmm.
day one, I need to make sure I comply. From
Hmm.
day one, I make sure I pay my all IT returns. From day
Yes,
one,
that mindset, those systems.
from day one, I
Ah.
ensure that I make a very good product. I sell it
Hmm.
the right way. I actually serve. My product actually transforms the people's life. It's not just I making good money. It's like Zig Ziglar, na, who says you help
Ah.
people get what they want, you will get what you want. That is business.
What you want.
This is
Yes.
business.
Wow.
That is business. The wrong mindset is that I want to make money and therefore I will
हाँ.
even cheat. I will make a
Hmm.
standard product. I will push it down the throat. Yeah, no matter that guy does not come to me again. That is not a business mindset.
There's no fun, no bottom line, nothing then that way.
That is not at all, that is a very cheap mindset.
Hmm.
A business mindset is not a cheap mindset. A business mindset is a very rich mindset. Yeah.
Saint.
Saint. I call business the saints of the 21st century. They are saints. They're not
That
only
will be one of
thinking.
the biggest takeaways, the kind of mindsets even middle class Indians have. अच्छा लड़का बिजनेस करता है, ओके पैसा तो है, बट पता नहीं किस तरह के एथिकल प्रैक्टिसेस करता होगा, कोई सरकारी नौकरी वाला ढूंढ लो.
No, I've seen
So, you
even if you got a very different angle now to this.
on a lighter
So
note,
I would like to speak.
it's,
See, parents also when they are giving the girl, they will say हमारा government वाला लड़का.
हाँ.
क्यों? सेफ्टी है ना. देयर इज सेफ्टी की इतना पैसा तो आएगा ही. बिजनेस में देयर इज नो गारंटी. बट यस, द ब्राइटर साइड ऑफ बिजनेस इज the day I set my system, the day I make my product so good, yeah, my services are so good, I have my systems, I have a team, I have all the functions in place, it's an exponential growth.
No stopping you then.
It's an exponential growth.
Hmm.
And then I can diversify, I can enter new markets, I can make new products for the current audience, for the new audience, and sky is just the beginning there. Then it's not even the limit, it is the beginning. But I need to be an aware and educated entrepreneur before I get into this. And exactly that
Right.
this book is going to help me if I read this book.
Is it on Amazon Marketplace already?
No, no, not already. It will be there, I think so, by the end of this week. By the end of this week, the physical opening, that is the ribbon cutting and all, that all thing is going to happen on 15th. But before
Yeah.
that, it will be there.
I'll be missing it sitting in Delhi here, but then those in Maharashtra probably they would be lucky to witness.
Right, right.
Yes. How lovely.
Anything else you would like to ask me, Apurva? Or
Just now, personal greed to grab a copy, go
basically,
through it.
let me tell you, some may think that whom is this book for? It is for anyone who is planning of getting into business, or who's into and stuck. Maybe they are not aware, they do not know exactly. They have not learned business, they have just got into it out of passion. That's it, jumped into it without any preparation. It's for them. And thirdly, it's also for people who are really doing good in business, but they want to go to the next level. This book is going to tell you what is that I need to do to get to that next level.
On a lighter note, so we have
Huh?
all seen memes of "Chalo Goa chalte hain," kind of,
Huh?
you know. So
Huh?
it's like people saying, "मैं startup करूंगा and this time I'll be on Shark Tank."
Huh?
उस type के जो हमारे friends हैं, network है, we can even gift this book to them, no?
Yes, 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 definitely. It's a very good gift.
It's a great investment.
I said na, business owner, businessmen are saints. Because no, they're not
Yes.
just running their own livelihood, they're providing livelihood. One good business provides livelihood to 100 families. Minimum, on an average, I'm saying. Yeah, there is less more, but on an average, 100 families get good income from because this business exists. Maybe as a supplier or as a vendor, they are making money from this business. Yes, and what does that mean? What does getting money mean? Getting money means I give a good food, good nourishment to my family. I give good education to my children. I give good healthcare to my family, to my parents, to the senior citizens in my family.
Ripple effect.
See, so beautiful, so
Yes.
beautiful. And apart from love, affection, care, and other things that a person needs, one of the biggest service that I can do to someone is to get money into their pocket.
That's right.
Business exactly does that. I call business as a vehicle to reach heaven. Business is a very good vehicle that can take me and not just take me, take 100 others along with me to heaven. Some may find this as a
Very different
competition.
take to it.
Huh?
Very, very different take. Unique take.
See, why,
You know.
some may think how heaven, how heaven,
Ah,
only praying and this will take me to heaven, doing good works. Arey, what good work, what better work than running a successful business.
So when a company shuts down, so many people, I mean, some
So
commit
many,
suicide, some, there are disasters
suicide.
in their families.
Suicide, do you think it's
Yes.
a thing of heaven? Do you think it's a good thing? It's a hell thing.
Yes.
Okay, fights in the family, couples, newly wedded couples fighting. And
Financial
the
crunch. Yes.
second most reason, biggest reason for couples fighting, apart from in-law interference, that is at number one, as per survey, is finances.
Absolutely.
Couples are fighting on finances. There are basic requirements are not met. The safety of having a shelter on the house, the safety of having their own vehicle, the safety of having a medical insurance is not there.
Hmm.
Insecurity leads to a lot of fights. What if one business is there that is, providing livelihood to so many families? It is making heaven on earth for the people. When a person earns good money, na, that confidence is seen on the face, in the
Yes,
voice,
it glows. Yes, it's
the way
different.
he talks, the way he starts thinking, the lifestyle that he adapts. When he gets that income, he will move to a better apartment. He will take a
Hmm.
membership of a better club. He will go to a better holiday destination. He can gift love to his loved ones. Like if it's a birthday, he will show that love by having a party in a very big, some nice place and calling hundreds of people and expressing his love for his loved ones. When he makes money, money is
Right.
not evil. Money is not evil. Money is a tool for happiness.
As they say, so I've practiced money Reiki, and as they say there, one of my mentors told me, money is just plain energy, which is an amplifier. If
Uh-huh.
you are bad, it will make you worse. If you're good, it will make you an angel.
Right, right,
So
right.
that's the bottom line about it.
If money comes in the hand of the right person, we can do
Yes.
so much good. I can give it to the people who are less capable than me. I can do so much of charity. I can do, so many things. Business helps me to do that. A good business
Absolutely.
helps me do that. And therefore, I call, business is a vehicle to go to heaven, and not just you going to heaven, but taking 100 other passengers in that vehicle with you to that heaven destination.
Wow. And it's so relevant in today's India when we talk of doing business index, make in India,
Mhm.
and so many people have starry-eyed dreams. मैं business करूंगा, मैं ये करूंगा. I'll turn around the fortune of my family, but then they don't know the rules. And then when they Google, when they go to coaches, I'm not saying information is not out there, but
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
firstly to put it all under one roof, as they
Mhm,
say, or
mhm,
in one place.
mhm.
And actually to guide them. So it's like a business coach sitting in your library if you get this kind of a book.
Right, right.
So,
It's
wow,
actually,
lovely.
see, business coaches charge a bomb, yeah. Like the
Hmm.
prices of business coaches are
Absolutely.
very high,
Not affordable for all.
very high, and it's a long term engagement. It's not like,
Yes.
this book is actually going to tell me, it's actually going to be a blueprint, a roadmap. It's a business coaching. It's like a mentor speaking through the book. And that is the lens through which I have tried to, draft this book. It has reflective questions. It has things that will make me think, where am I? Where are the gaps?
Checklists.
It has a
Hmm.
checklist. It has case studies. It
Hmm.
has surveys. It has statistics. It has an assessment by the end. Okay, it
Wow.
has an actionable section that these are the things, these are the actionables I need to take after reading this chapter. It's a
So
business book.
इंडिपेंडेंस डे पे गिफ्ट कर सकते हैं अपने आप को ये फ्रीडम डे तक
Best,
आ जाएगा.
best. Why do we
Great.
have money? Money is earned, money, businesses are done to get freedom. Freedom from the
Yes.
problem. Financial freedom, and not just financial freedom, freedom of time. So many other
Freedom of
freedom.
time.
We are
Yes.
actually looking for freedom. We are not looking for money. Money is just a means to get that freedom that we are looking for.
I can already think of people in my network. I might give this book.
I would say it's the best book. It's the
Hmm.
best. Yeah, see, I'm not making any money from this. It is all mostly, yes, I definitely do. Yes, for the efforts, just to justify all that. But this is my service to the
Hmm.
people who are doing service to the society. That is business owners.
Yes. And now, after talking so much about it, it's almost as if, I can kind of mirror what your journey
Mhm.
has been, and I really can't stop myself from getting my hands on the copy.
It's a must read. I'm not marketing or selling anything. It's a must read. It's a
So
must
even
read
sales
because
is service, as they say.
Uh-huh.
So if you are saying like two good things about it, it's because it's going to help turn around so many people's lives.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
And I would even go ahead and say that if you think now that this book has not helped you, or you have found something which is already redundant, or it's already available on the net, it's already someone has written, I will pay you double the amount of this book. Okay, our details will be there. There will be an email ID, a WhatsApp number, our website. Just ping me, and I will pay you double the amount. Whatever will
That's
be there.
too generous, even beyond imagination. But one of my mentors, NLP mentors, he tells me, Apurva, when I attend all these costly and not so affordable conferences, seminars, talks, or I buy a book,
Uh-huh.
it is not for the entire content. It is not for that 1 day, 3 days, or for the first page to last page of the publication. It's about that one thing I will take away and
Exactly.
I'll change my life. So it's impossible that somebody will not get, this kind of a hands-on
No,
book.
same thing, Apurva.
Yes.
Good you brought this point. See, there may be many things that you are already doing in the business which are mentioned in this. Yes, you are maybe a very smart, a very successful entrepreneur, and you are a very informed, educated. You have attended a n number of courses and programs, webinars, workshops. But there there will be either one chapter or maybe one point in that one chapter which, if you
Right.
implement in your business, can change the game. Can change. That has happened with me also when I attended so many workshops, seminars, sessions of my mentors. I found, hey, what is this guy teaching me? I already know
ये
this.
तो पता ही है हाँ I
And
already
then
know
I would
हाँ
prejudge. I would prejudge. I would say, hey, let me drop off. But I
हम्म
just stay committed till the end. I say,
हम्म
I have that belief. Ki maybe this guy will tell me some one thing that I'm not doing or I'm doing it wrong. And I
right
just rectify that one thing, and it will bring big results for me. And
right
that has happened with me through so many mentors that I have attended. I've actually heavily invested in learning business myself. Yeah. So this book is
yes
not about only the experiences or talking to the people, these 100 plus clients. It is my own experiences, secondly. And thirdly, it's the people whom I have learned from.
hmm.
The people whom I have learned from.
So actually this book, if we talk of it in reality, it's not only you speaking, it's all
Yes.
your mentors also speaking through you,
Yes, yes, yes. I would
right?
give the credit to my
Wow,
mentors. I would definitely give the credit to my
amazing.
mentors. Yeah. Thanks to them, because of them, I have written this book. Else, I would also be a trainer, an entrepreneur who is working from a 9 to 5, or doing some trainings here and there for a vendor, or thanks to them. Thanks to them. They
And thank you to you for spending time this morning and entering into this conversation, because I was so intrigued when I came to
Mhm,
know
mhm.
his book is hitting the shelf.
Yes.
Considering that
Yes.
I've read your last one, so I still have my hopes and expectations quite high, and I know it's going to touch another benchmark altogether with your next book whenever, because you never stop. Unstoppable
Okay. Right.
mentor. So it's been good fortune to have come
Uh-huh.
across you in my life, I would say.
Yes, yes. Same here, same here. I too have learned from so many people, even I learn a lot from my learners also. People who,
Mm,
have been learning with me, I learn a lot from them. And so it's a very great thing. I see, not all can do business, Apurva. Yeah. Not all can
mm,
do business. It's a calling. It's a calling to solve a problem,
that's right.
and a specific problem. I may not, there are so many hundreds of problems in the market, right? But I may not be called to solve all those, but I'm called to solve this one problem.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You have heard stories how even Raja Maharajas used to get all kinds of visions and dreams at times कि यहाँ
Yeah.
जाओ, ये करो, you will solve this problem, introduce
Yeah.
this
Yeah. Yeah.
law. That time there were no courts, judges, and business का भी वो merchants ही थे सिर्फ जो trade and
Correct.
थोड़ा बहुत barter system और ये सब करते
Correct.
थे. But now come to think of it, now when we have constitution after independence, those Raja Maharajas are also doing business,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So वो वही saint वाला theory है, the same thing.
See, it's an inspiration, Apurva. It's an inspiration.
Hmm.
It's an inspiration. It's a calling. You know, it's my duty on this earth to do this specific thing and do this
Right.
one thing. I make one product, I make one service to solve a problem for a group of people,
Hmm.
for this group of people, which in business terms we call it as target market and
Target
segment market
market,
segment,
technical terms,
all of it
yes.
business jargons. But if
Hmm.
you see, it is very spiritual. For one particular people, you are solving one problem. And for that, you have just made one product or service. I'm repeating this every time. You have made one product or service. And you keep on taking feedback. You keep on listening to them. That is what, just taking the feedback, doing the survey. In business terms, it is doing a survey. And I refine my product. I improvise. I do R&D. In business terms, it is R&D. What is R&D?
Yes.
Simply, I go back and make it more better. Or
Hmm.
I just try to see what's my USP, or I listen to the competitors, what are they providing. I either provide something very unique, or I do what they are already doing in a much better fashion to make my
I know
product.
through these kind of books, Elvis, I think it really gives a hack because आपको चीजें एक साथ मिल जाती है क्योंकि this is
Yes,
what I
yes,
might be doing wrong. This is the kind of checklist I should. अब क्या करूं? अब market research कर लिया. अब customer
exactly.
avatar कैसे बनाऊं? क्या whatever those terms are, but to actually put it, understand it in simple language and to apply it, many times वो जो whiteboard आपने कहा ना, it
Uh-huh.
becomes difficult if we are running pillar to post. Google देख रहे हैं, ये देख रहे हैं, वो देख, we might not even land up with the right information. It might take us years,
Right,
even with AI,
right.
but with
Yes.
all your research, now that it's here, it's going to revolutionize things, I'm
It
sure.
said, na, it said that a mentor helps you what you're going to achieve in 1 year to achieve in 10 years. Sorry, what you're going to
Right.
achieve in 10 years to achieve it in 1 year.
In 1 year.
Similarly,
Huh.
a book gives you a person's 30 years of life experience in a nutshell.
And imagine 1 million people reading it. Probably a business coach won't have had that capacity and bandwidth to mentor those many
Yeah.
people even during their lifetime, even if they are iconic.
Yes, yes.
Right?
So, and
Wow.
when I said that, one person's 30
Hmm.
years of life you're getting in one book, a book gives you that. 30 years,
Mind
that
blowing.
person, whatever he has gone through, his
It's
mistake,
mind blowing.
and he paid
Yes.
millions to do that mistake. Now he's telling you, Baba, don't do this mistake. I paid millions, you don't do it.
Yes.
So actually, I'm saving a million. And it is not
Right.
just now, this book, for example, is not just one person's experience. It is after
Hmm.
speaking hundreds of these, training clients, doing trainings for them, while speaking to these business owners, while speaking to the stakeholders, and I myself learning from, 6, 7, 8 different mentors who themselves had their own journey of making such mistakes, and then
Right.
understanding what actually works. So this particular book, I would say, is, doing a sum of all these things, sources I said, it's going to be a compact version of 300 years of experience.
Oh my God.
A compact version of 300 years of experience, putting together all these, mentors and all these business stakeholders into one book. That is what this book is.
I'm speechless. Now the kind of excitement I'm getting, it's like when I
And
need to
for
get
if you,
hold of that
yeah,
one exotic dish that I've been chasing for long. It's just like that, though. You know?
no, and one more thing why I wrote this book is based on my observation in my own family. Okay, my own family, and
Hmm.
you also may have in your own friend circle or in your family, people want to get into business. Yeah, they want it. There's
That's
a
true.
craze.
That's true.
There's a craze. And it's like, people like challenges. They know business is going to be challenging, but I don't know how do I go about it.
It's also like a mirage. You're navigating through the desert without a
Hmm?
roadmap and you don't know where the oasis is. But chale ja rahe ho because somebody has told you something or you have seen some case study or success story.
Right?
That also happens.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, and one more thing, I forget before, I skip this or it goes out of my mind and the podcast gets over. People who will be reading this book at the very first page of this book, even before introduction, even before acknowledgement, even before who is Elvis, about the book and about the author, the first thing that you will find on this book is going to be a QR code. Now, what is that QR code? It's going to
Wow.
be the link of the Zoom session, live Zoom session that is going to happen for the next 1 year for the people who are going to read this book. And they have queries, they have doubts, they have anything that they want to say, or they want some guidance. Yeah, I'm thinking of this product, thinking of this survey, I have used this tool, it's not working, how do I get that tool, how do I do this, how do I recruit this guy, which role do I need to look for? anything that is related to business that they are looking for or they are into after reading this book, they have those queries. Please make a note of those queries. And every last day of the month for the next 1 year, there will be a 30-minute Q&A live session. I will be sitting live like this in this podcast.
This is even getting better than your last book, Vitamin L.
Yeah. We have introduced many new things in
Yes.
this. There are some things which we have not done. Like for example, in this book, you will not find any reviews. We have, got out of that traditional thing. You will find on the back cover there is an anthem of the anthem that we actually live, that actually I live every day. Okay, the
Hmm.
I am spirit. Yeah, of taking ownership, taking accountability as a business owner, very important as a leader, because a business owner is also a leader of his team. He is like, the captain of the ship, taking the ship to
Right.
a particular, he's showing the direction. He's not a clerk in that business. Many business owners are like working like clerks. I do everything. I run everywhere. I want to meet to every customer. I will take care
Hmm.
of, noting, making, tracking data, storing everything. No, that is not your role. Your role as a leader, as a business owner, is to give direction. My role is to inspire. My role is to
Right.
counsel as a leader. My role as a business owner is to grow the business, to strategize the business, to make sure there is a pipeline, a flow of clients.
So true. Otherwise, the Ambani family would have long ago said we have a huge team, pan India and internationally. Now we are retiring, but then it doesn't happen that way.
Does not happen that way. Even
So before I
scaling.
forget, one
Huh?
last question,
Huh?
Elvis, before we wrap up.
Uh-huh.
What happens if somebody comes to know about this book
Uh-huh.
after a year, and then they buy it? So what happens to those live sessions?
I have not thought about it. I have really not thought about it. But we will take a call. We will see how the sales happening and how many number of things are going, and we will keep our eyes, nose, all our senses open, and accordingly will respond to those signs that we see.
Hmm.
If really required, we will extend this, and we are planning to do even live workshops based on this
Or
book.
maybe there could be just like a Calendly appointment for them, and then there is no commitment as such. But then,
Uh,
Hannah,
Something we'll have to think over. We have not, thought that far. We have not just thought that far. We just thought, maybe for a year we will. It depends now on the
because
response.
good work spreads fast,
Yeah,
and then sometimes what happens, we think only of like 1 year or 2 years, but kai baar aisa hota hai that because it's a legacy, right?
exactly.
So
It all depends on the response. But what we have a a very
that will
faint,
be phenomenal. I'm so sure of
a
the kind of
faint.
MSMEs you have in
Uh-huh,
India, Elvis. You don't
uh-huh.
even need marketing for a book like this. I
Yeah,
mean, it just spreads organically.
from what we have heard, from what we are seeing, okay, based on my team's response and what we have been discussing, this book is going to become a bestseller. The first one didn't. Vitamin L didn't become a bestseller. Yeah, but this book we are very, very confident that this is going to become an Amazon bestseller.
And after that, even Vitamin L will. It's just like YouTube videos, one goes viral,
Maybe. Yeah.
and then the first one you
Maybe,
shot
maybe,
also,
maybe. Yeah,
Hmm.
God willing, hoping to very positively. So that too is, going to help the business owners, because that is all about leadership. It's about leadership as a business owner.
The positive energy and thought that you've written this book with, I'm sure it will spread wonders. It's
Yeah.
bound to.
Just on the thing
Yes.
that you mentioned, now what we are thinking, the faint plan that we have in our mind, though it is not very concrete and not given a very deep thought as yet, is of doing live workshops. We will be doing live workshops
Wow.
based on this book. Like it is
So
going to
reader
be,
only kind of an access.
no. It will be for everyone. Like
Oh.
what do you say? A live thing, doing this, making this book live. Like I don't need to
So why
set
don't
the
you like
ring.
have a Elvis reader club, Elvis book reader club or something? For those like a WhatsApp community or a Telegram community, better still, because Telegram has old messages also coming in. When somebody joins 5 years later, they can see all the other messages also. That kind of a forum or something,
Like
probably.
a readers club, no, of this book. Yeah. good
Why not? Because
suggestion.
it's like a series that you are now thinking of publishing, right? Maybe they
Right.
are connected, maybe they are not, maybe there'll
Yes,
be,
yes,
as you
yes.
mentioned, workbook and all. So why not have your own community from that?
I didn't give it my thought, but yeah, definitely, it's a wonderful idea. It's a wonderful idea. I just need to, discuss this with my team and how we can, very systematically and in a planned manner take it to,
See, when you
execution.
think positive about people, जब आप सेवा भाव से कुछ सोचते हो, things come
Ideas
up
come.
अपने आप,
Ideas come.
ideas
Ideas
अपने
just
आप आते हैं.
flow. Ideas just flow.
Yes,
Because now you are become like, instrument in the hands of the divine and he wants to use you now.
yes,
So the power of intention, I call it the power of intention. This book also, I
absolutely.
never planned of writing this book.
Plus, they are like-minded, somebody who's already read your work and joined that community. They will not be there to spam others.
Yeah,
They'll be there for personal growth.
yes, 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 definitely,
So
definitely.
all the filtering will will be done better than in 0 rupees or 99 rupees webinars.
Power of intention works.
This is the kind of service you're giving to the market. Why not have a dedicated community for that?
Yeah, definitely. I've just noted it down. Post this podcast, I will be discussing it with my team.
And then not many authors are doing it in the market. So if you're doing
Hmm.
it, it's like a milestone you're creating.
A tribe, no? Like having a tribe
Yeah,
of,
who doesn't want to interact personally with the authors they've read?
right, right. Yeah, definitely. We'll need to streamline. How do we, ideas, I say in business also, ideas are, ideas do not,
The ocean of ideas.
it's execution. It's
Yes.
execution. You see Shark Tank, na, great ideas, but
Huh.
execution is very poor. Even
Yes.
in business, I have not mentioned much about this, therefore I'm just talking about it. That business success is all about execution. The
True.
sharpness and the surgical sharpness of execution
Mm.
of ideas, execution of those ideas which come to me. And it needs all these areas need to be taken care of. That is mentioned in this 10 chapters. That will ensure that the execution happens very seamless.
Now, after this conversation, I'll be super excited to pre-book my author.
But
At least मैं वो personal लालच है कि at least मेरा अपना copy आ जाए out of stock होने से
वो तो ऑप्शन नहीं है,
पहले.
प्री बुकिंग का ऑप्शन नहीं है इसमें. वी आर नॉट एबल
मुझे
टू.
autographed copy चाहिए होगी फिर after the podcast.
Yes. What else, Purva?
I'll be just
Any other
after the
thing that
conversation.
is pricking your mind? You want to know something about this book, or what is it, and whom is it for? Whom is it
वो
not
बुक
for?
पढ़ने के बाद डाउट्स और आएंगे. क्यूआर का इस्तेमाल करेंगे फिर हम.
Right. Anyway, there are also other ways to reach out. You don't need to always only wait for that month end live Q&A that is going
Of
to happen.
course, of
The
course.
handles, three things will be there: the email ID, the WhatsApp number, and the website. And on the website, then you have all the handles there. You can follow
And
us.
you have special privileges if you are from trainers commando batches.
No, by the way, this is for everyone. So
Yes.
definitely, you all are the inner circle.
The great work by IAM team and of course by you. You're creating waves in the training fraternity in India for long now. But now the work is speaking for itself, and it just takes, it's that matter of one or two, things that we push around, and then people come to know, oh, we have been doing this for long, but then that recognition, that following, all of that, it comes as a byproduct.
Yes, yes, definitely.
So on that, we can probably sign off, and it was
Yes,
an energetic,
it was a
lovely
great
conversation.
conversation. I really uh, don't know how the time flew. I think so. We are speaking now for the past 1 hour 45 minutes or so. And
Yes.
it didn't even seem like a podcast.
Didn't look like,
Yeah, we are just
didn't sound
talking
like
about the
at all.
book. And yeah, great, fantastic. Thanks for hosting this.
Honor for me.
Uh, your questions were really beautiful. And I am very sure the answers to these questions will definitely help the listeners who will be watching this podcast.
Yes.
And the other part of the details will definitely be there in the description.
Sure.
Yes. I
I
would
would be happy to share in my own circle, do my own
yes,
bit,
please
because
do.
this
Please
must
do.
reach audiences. That even one line, as they said, business is being a saint.
And just
So
before even closing, I would like to make a very bold claim that uh, the MBA colleges and all, please don't start hating me or seeing me as your enemy. But I would like to make a bold claim that this one book is going to teach people who want to be entrepreneurs or who want to help businesses. It will teach you, this one book will teach you what even an MBA of 2 years won't. The
now
MBA
skeptics will definitely read it. Always
The
skeptics will definitely read it.
The MBA will still take 2 to 3 years to revise that syllabus. Before that, the revised syllabus is already in this book.
Lovely.
Thanks, Apurva. Yeah,
Thank
have a good
you.
day. Have a good
Thank you.
day.
Have a great day, great week ahead.